So I've been a substitute teacher for like 4 years now, and I've subbed for over 100 classrooms, all the way from preschool through 8th grade. I've just seen a lot of different classrooms, a lot of different teacher setups, and so I want to just give some tips to other parents as well as to other substitutes or people that might be thinking of subbing. So, as far as parents, like if you have kids, especially in elementary school, those teachers are so overworked. Like, I know everyone says that, but I can just honestly tell you as a substitute going into their classroom, like, it makes me want to cry when I think of how poor and sad some of the classrooms are. Like, I think every parent should be courteous to their children's teachers and honestly, like, probably help them out with money, with gift cards, or snacks for the class. This person is caring for our children all day, essentially. Like, why would I not want to make their job a little easier? For my child's sake, for the rest of the kids in the classroom's sake, and for the poor teacher's sake, especially in kindergarten. Like, they're just always so hungry, these little kids. First grade, second grade, they're very hungry, even third grade. To be mindful and ask the teacher, like, what can I help with? What can I bring? Because if these teachers don't get it from it's not like these schools are just handing out tons of supplies. That's why they ask every student to bring supplies at the beginning of the year. But just think like how quickly those kind of run out, to be honest. And I remember it felt like such a hassle to ask the front office people for more supplies because it's like all these different teachers need supplies. And so then what? The teachers would be, I think, basically expected to bring supplies themselves: pencil sharpeners, colored pencils, tapes. Just think of all the things like a classroom needs. So these teachers just have to go purchase all of this themselves. And yes, there might be some tax write offs and things like that, but okay, they have to wait a whole year to get a write off. And, anyways, my point is just like, if you care, if you want to help, please know that, in my opinion, teachers could use more gift cards, cash. I would give my daughter's teacher just some money sometimes and a thank you card. 10 bucks here, 20 there. But that's just when she's at the store and can pick out extra glitter or a project or something. They don't feel like, oh, this is coming out of my own family's budget, or, like, because that's crazy if teacher has to use their own money that could be for their family for the kids in their classroom because the district is too poor. It's just sad. So please be mindful as a parent that, like, you'll hear in a little bit this recording of being in a fourth grade classroom these days. This is 2023, and this is just like how kids are: a fourth grade classroom with their own teacher, mind you. So when I am the substitute and the bar is already so low with these kids as far as how quiet they have to be and how respectful, I just have to follow the teacher's guide and go from there. What chance did I have of really making the classroom quiet? She had said that they could change seats, so like one at a time, I just sort of went table to table and I'd ask quietly, like, where do you want to sit? And they were a great class about picking out where they wanted to sit and being relatively quiet. There were a few that were like always off task, and I just had to walk around the room a lot and do circles. So, as a substitute, my advice would be find the schedule of the day and get that written on the board. On the board, because you don't want to be looking for that paper and you can't find it. Write it on the whiteboard and then we follow it, and we could cross it off as we went, math from this time, English, specials, lunch. And it helped me, but also it really helped the kids to like stay on task and to just not feel overwhelmed, like, what are we doing? So even if people are coming and talking to me or chaos is going on, I am writing on that board. You have to go figure out where the kids get picked up. Do they just come to the classroom? Do you have to go outside? Do you have a key to get back in? Then all of a sudden you're trying to get their attention and the bell is interrupting you for the Pledge of Allegiance and the school announcements. So then you have to get them back on task. And during this whole time, you have to take attendance for like 50 different names. Okay, like 20 different names that you don't even know how to pronounce. So I will get into a more in-depth video of how to be a great substitute teacher. These are just like my basic tips to other parents to have sympathy for teachers and substitute teachers, and also as a substitute teacher, the things that I've learned.